Paradise, which is a frequently used line in Oblivion, which was filmed in Iceland, one of my favourite films. Iceland plus Tom Cruise film. I am not currently on the ring road, I'm on the 95. This used to be the ring road, but as it goes over a particularly tourist unfriendly mountain pass, it's been downgraded to the 95, and the ring road now runs via the fjords, much further. To be honest, the signage around Egilsstaðir is so it doesn't naturally lead you to the new ring road, but it doesn't matter because this is nice here anyway, and it's certainly scenic. This is the 95. Can you see why it is no longer the ring road? Take a look at that road behind me. Yeah, it's spectacular up here. It's very barren. It's very bare. There's a huge cloud sitting in it. There's been nowhere to stop. This road is 19 kilometres long, and yeah, you can see why this is no longer the main road. Don't know if you can tell from here, that's blue sky behind me. First blue sky I've seen since we left the mountains. Nearly there. Another hour and a half. Something like that. Guess I've arrived on the famous so-called Diamond Beach, which, by the way, is not a phrase I have ever actually heard used in Iceland. It very much feels like one of those tourist phrases. But still, it's just where the bits of iceberg wash up after they've been in the glacial lagoon. was rain when people like Egilsstaðir were arriving here. And it spent 1,000 years locked up there. And now it's broken off. And us tourists are picking it up for the fun of it. That was rain when the Vikings first came over here. That just is incredible. I'm at Skaftafell. I've eaten, my tent is up after a fashion. You can just about see it there. Oh, this is difficult, it's just there. Yellow thing anyway. Pegs are like that much in the ground. Ropes are not out, because I just can't do it. Not a fan of this campsite this time. Stayed here twice before, loved it. Literally going to get my t-shirt. But can't wait to move out first thing tomorrow morning. Turned out to be a beautiful day after all. It was a bit grey for quite a while. It was very grey for a while, very low cloud for a while. And then about half an hour before I got here, I drove through the biggest rainstorm I think I've ever driven through. It's particularly annoying when you have a car that you don't really know very well, is how high you can turn up windscreen wipers. But yeah, beautiful evening here, beautiful. I say evening, it's what, 5 o'clock? 5:45. Wow. Yeah, and I'm walking down to the local glacier. The point of this place is that it's surrounded by 3 of them, so we've got one there, one there that you can't quite see, and there's one on the other side of that heath. This is the local one, this is the one it's named after. This is Skaftafell, and it's 1.8 kilometres, of which I've already done about 300 metres. It's a very pleasant walk, very easy, which is why I'm doing it with the can in my hand. It's apples in, it's fizzy orange. It is so cold down here. I mean, that'll be the strong breeze coming off the massive glacier, but oh, it's cold. I would have brought a coat and a hat if I'd realised it was going to be this cold down here. That I would explain more about why I'm doing this unplanned trip around the ring road. It's like this. So I wanted to go to the 3 geothermal pools that I haven't done yet, which is Forest Lagoon, GSC, Vuk. Now the first 2 nice and easy because they're up in the north, but for the 3rd one I need to go out to the east, Egilsstaðir, which is about as far from the airport as you can get, and the plan after that was to go back to the north. But I began to calculate, I hadn't realised it was such a long drive from the west up Skaftafell, and I realised I would do half a day back to Muva, I would have half a day there, and then I'd have 2 very long driving days where I did nothing in particular apart from drive. Whereas if I came down via the south and made a circle of it, I would have a long driving day today, which I have, but I could then take the rest of the journey at leisure over 2 days. Journey can be done in half a day. I say that. You can do a trip out here from Reykjavik. It's a long day there and back, but it can be done. I'm going to take 2 days. But it also means that I can do a adventure that you'll see tomorrow. Well, you won't see tomorrow, because if all goes to plan, that video will be in a week's time. But I am doing it tomorrow. honestly, today might have ended better if I had had some hot water to sit in. But I don't. I have a glacier to walk to, a pathetic waterfall, and I'm going to go back to my tent, eat some crisps, read a book. I thought that might be the same vehicle that I did my first ever Golden Circle trip in. It's not. It's exactly the same, but it's not the same registration. Listen to that engine.